Not every altar is built for God. Some churches are filled with prayers, songs, and hallelujahs. But when the offering box is lifted, it carries more than just money. It carries blood. It carries bones. It carries secrets. This is the story of a young woman who uncovered the truth inside a church who many swore was built by heaven itself. Her name was Chioma. The church was small at first, a gathering under a leaking roof, with plastic chairs borrowed from the neighbors. But soon, miracles began to happen. A barren woman conceived, a blind man saw, a cripple walked. The news spread across town. Come to the house of divine fire, where prayers are answered quickly. And they came, in their hundreds. Every Sunday, the wooden offering box grew heavy, not just with money, but with something else, something no one was meant to see. It began with a little boy named Somto, no older than 10. During service, he was asked to help carry the heavy offering box to the back of the room, but his hands slipped, the box hit the floor. Money scattered everywhere, but that was not what caught Somto's eyes. Beneath the note, wrapped in black cloth, were things that made his skin crawl. Human hair, fingernails, tiny bones tied with red thread. He froze, staring. Before he could speak, an usher grabbed him roughly. Pick up the money and keep quiet. That night, Somto whispered to his mother what he had seen. Her face went pale. She placed a trembling finger on his lips. Never speak of this again. But rumors spread like wildfire. What had the boy seen inside the offering box? That was when Chioma, a devoted member, began to notice strange things. Her younger sister Ada fainted during service, coughing blood. The doctor said she was fine. Yet, every Sunday, after attending church, she grew weaker. One night, Chioma confronted her grandmother. Mama, something is wrong with our church. Miracles happen, but why do others suffer after? My child, remember this. The altar you kneel before decides the spirit that answers your prayer. Not all fire is holy fire, her grandmother said. One night, Chioma followed the pastor after service. He carried a shovel, his white robe, dragging across the soil. She hid in the shadows as he dug a hole behind the church. From a sack he removed black cloth, the same kind Somto had seen. Bones, nails, hair, he buried them beneath the altar. Chioma's hands shook, her lips quivered. This was no house of God, it's a covenant ground. The next day, Chioma sought answers. She stood before Pastor Isaiah after service. Pastor, why are bones hidden in the offering box? Why did you bury things beneath the altar? Child, do you think people come here for truth? They come for results. God is too slow. My altar is faster, the pastor said. You are deceiving them. No, I'm giving them what they asked for. Children, healing, wealth. The prize is none of their concern. His eyes glowed with something dark. His voice carried a weight that pressed against her chest. Be careful, Chioma. Do not touch what is ours. That night, Chioma couldn't sleep. Her voices whispered in her ear. Her body grew stiff, paralyzed. A dark shadow stood by her bed, grinning. Her grandmother prayed, shouting scriptures into the night. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. The altar of Baal must fall. The shadow eased and vanished, but Chioma knew she made herself a target. If you're still listening to Chioma's story, pause for a moment, subscribe to Tales by Cynthia, because the deeper we go, the darker it gets. And trust me, you don't want to miss what happens to Chioma when she opens the offering box in front of the whole church. Sunday came, the church was packed, worship filling the air. Chioma walked in with fire in her eyes. She marched straight to the altar. If this is truly the house of God, let his light expose the darkness, Chioma said fiercely. Gas filled the hall as she dragged the offering box to the center with trembling hands. She tore it open. Money spilled out, but so did the truth. Bundles of human hair, nails, tiny bones, charms soaked in blood. The congregation screamed. Some fainted. Mothers clutched their children. Pastor Isaiah roared, his voice no longer human. You fool! Do you know what you have done? But before he could reach her, his body shook violently. He fell to the ground, choking, as if struck by an unseen hand. The lights flickered, the roof creaked, and then silence. The church was disbanded. The building was abandoned. People gossiped about the girl who exposed the false altar. Chioma walked away scarred but free. Her sister, Ada, slowly recovered. But evil never dies easily. Months later, a new church opened on the other side of town. Its pastor preached powerfully, and miracles flowed once again. Late one night, a shadowy figure delivered a familiar wooden offering box to his office. The covenant had not been broken, it had only moved. Remember this, not every church is built on holy ground. Some altars drink blood, not prayers. Some miracles cost more than money. So the next time you drop something into an offering box, ask yourself, who really owns it? Blind faith without discernment can lead you into the wrong altar. Not every miracle comes from God. Some are bought with the lives of others. Pray for wisdom and never forget, the altar you knew before decides the spirit that answers you. Bye.